Hi, I'm Brian Thayard, and these are messages to you myself for the welfare and benefit of all sentient beings, for inspiration, for support, guidance. There's a deer right over there behind my camera. Probably won't be able to see him. Her. Oh, maybe. Oh, two deer. There they are. So, here we are today, and the message for today is about trusting. Trusting in God, trusting in your true self, in spirit, and allowing this time, whatever your circumstances may be, to be a time of great resting in the arms of trust. You could think of this time as unprecedented in our lifetime, this quarantine time, this COVID-19 time, and lots of ideas floating around about what this time really is. But for one thing that's sure, we can say spending all this time at home with whoever you're with affords us a great opportunity to see through all our ideas of lack, our ideas of scarcity, our ideas of the unknown, and to open our hearts to the grand orchestrator of this plan. However it seems to be unfolding, there is a grand orchestration happening. And that plan is inclusive of every single one of us. Now, do we all know that? Perhaps, perhaps not. But you can know it if you're hearing this video. You can tune in to that level of trust within you that just says, I don't understand what's going on. I don't know how things are going to work out. But I trust somewhere deep inside me, I am at least a little willing to trust that there is a power directing, a power of goodness and love directing this whole game. And I want to be aligned and in tune with that. And so I choose to be aligned and in tune with it, regardless of my shortcomings, regardless of my seeming faults, and anything that you think might hold you back from trusting, just to have the little bit of willingness to say, I will trust. I'm going to put my attention in that direction and open my mind to a plan that is much bigger than anything that I can comprehend in terms of my ability to intellectualize or conceptualize or any of that. So if it's truly real, let's just say, if it's truly real, because we wouldn't need trust if there wasn't a little bit of doubt that, hey, is there really a power of goodness that has my back through all this mess? Yes, there is. There's a power of goodness, and it's not separate from you. The inner teacher, you could call it the inner teacher. Some people call it the Holy Spirit. It is real. It's a power of incredible goodness, beneficence. It has zero element of maleficence and or any kind of uh, negativity involved in it. The only true concern that power has for you or me or anyone is to release us from the belief in darkness, negativity, to release us from the belief in oppression, to release us from the belief in scarcity and lack, and to show us that not only are we free from that belief, but we can actually be instruments for bringing forth that goodness into not only our awareness, but to those we're with. And it's all our awareness. It's all the same awareness, but you catch my drift. When we give ourselves to that level of trust, whatever high level it may be or low level we may seem to have of trust, when we give our attention to that trust, something happens. There's a movement of energy within us that says, okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to bring to you the witnesses that show you you are taken care of, that you don't have to worry. Has worry ever helped anyone? Really, truly? No. I mean, that's all the philosophers worth their salt knew this. It was, a completely waste. It's a waste of time. And yet we seem to spend as a human race, a species, so much time worried or concerned about how things are actually going to work out. So trust is undervalued as a power to show us what we're looking for. Trust. Now you can't say, oh, I would trust. I would trust if I knew where my finances were coming from, because that defeats the actual value of real trust. Trust is like, I don't have to know, but I trust. I'm not also gonna just kick back into some false narrative of everything's taken care of and I don't have to do anything and I've got all this stuff on my plate, but I'm just not gonna do it. No, deal with what's on your plate. But remember, trust is helping you to see that whatever's on your plate doesn't matter truly. I mean, you just move forward with it and you're going to see how things are taken care of better than you can possibly imagine. So to put your attention in the direction of trust is to give yourself the permission to slow down, to listen more deeply, not to be scrambling to make your life work, not having to make things happen, but just relaxing, taking a deep breath, and opening to the power that you have within you to let go of the reins, whatever the reins are for you, to let go of control and to let yourself be guided in a way that's deeply intuitive and I want to say radical, because a lot of people just pass off trust as a sort of nonsense idea that New Age spiritual people waste their time with, but they misunderstand the mystery, the true mystery. They misunderstand the power of true trust. So don't be someone who misunderstands it. Give your attention to it. It will give you everything you need, and all you do is give a little bit of attention to it consistently, as much as you can. Starts off with a little. Just give your little bit of attention to it. So may we all be blessed and feel the power of love that has our back, so to speak. The power of love to hold us in such a way that allows us to do what we need to do, but to feel carefree, not to be burdened with worry, not to be petrified, really, at what the future may bring, to open ourselves to rest in this precious holy instant. Trust is really trusting this present holy instant, this presence that you are. to lead the way. And it's like saying, you can just let me drive the car. That's what trust is saying to all of us. Let me drive, fly the plane, drive the car. Let me do it for you. And you kick back. And every now and then I'll give you a few tasks and things to do. That's how the inner teacher works. It gives you a few things to do, like go clean your garage, or go make dinner, or go answer some emails. But those aren't tasks that are given to you that need be troublesome. They're just tasks that really flow from out of your willingness to follow guidance. And they can be beautiful and are beautiful when you allow those tasks to be guided. In other words, don't make anything up. As I've been saying, let Spirit guide you in how your life is meant to look and unfold. And then when things unfold in a surprising way, let Spirit guide you how to respond. As we're all being presented with an opportunity to respond, and just as this is an unprecedented event, where our responses can be unprecedented and beautiful, and really that we're all just joining in this power to respond to, this, I would say, this dream. And when we let the dream be infused with that love and trust that love, the dream itself actually begins to reflect that love. It doesn't conflict with the love, it reflects the love. It doesn't matter what the nightly news seems to be telling you, or your circumstances seem to be showing you. Something else takes over within you, and you start to see love, and you start to trust it even more, because when you see it a little bit by bit, there's something that happens inside, and you just want more of that, please. Give me more of that, please. I'll have more of that, please. Because it's so sweet, it's so wonderful, it's nourishing. And I really encourage all of us to step into the deep truth that there is a plan for your life that is only good, and do not believe anything otherwise. Everything that's happening, however it looks in your life, it's working together for the highest and the most precious good of not only you, but everyone in your life, and whoever you even think about. Okay, I said it. Thank you so much. I love you, and to be continued when I feel the inspiration. Bye-bye for now.